Welcome back. All right, this back to school season, what if we provided students with more than just pencils and laptops? What if we taught them through nature? Our next guest says gardening can be an easy, engaging way for parents and educators to build their kids' science, technology, engineering, and math, or what we call STEM skills. Joining us now to tell us more about Garden Kits for Kids is Dr. Victoria LeBeaux, founder of Hortiki Plants. Welcome. Thank you so very much for being here.
Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
Of course, you brought a beautiful display. And you know, most people think about gardening in the spring, but you say fall is a great time to start a garden.
Absolutely. When you start to think about our routines as it gets colder and colder, we actually start to spend more and more time indoors and more time on our screens. So it's actually in the fall and the winter that we need to be ever more intentional about connecting with nature and connecting with plants. And having that green time instead of the screen time, it's really so much healthier. Scientific studies show that it improves kids' mental health, their physiological health, and it even enhances their nutrition because they're just more likely to eat things that they grow themselves.
Makes sense, and it's just so stimulating in every way you just mentioned.
Yes.
Now, you have these really great kits here. How do they connect to STEM for kids?
Absolutely. So something as simple as thinking about what does this plant need? That's an easy pathway to like plant biology or horticultural science. If the kids have problems with their plants, they can use technology to engineer solutions. And we kind of guide them through all of that in our kits. We have puzzles, games, experiments that they can do. So we really make it fun to engage with STEM.
That's really cool. What if a parent or an educator feels like, well, I'm not exactly a garden expert? Can they still get by with the kits and what you provide?
Yeah, absolutely. I would say if you're just at home with your kids in your garden, just ask questions. Science is about curiosity. If it's one of our kids, just add water. We do it all for you. We have built-in standards for Common Core standards, next generation science standards. We have parent guides and teacher resources. So just add water if it's one of our kids.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. No, I love that you took the time to make sure that these were meeting all of those Common Core standards and everything so that educators and parents feel confident about what they're teaching. What are the best ages for kits like this?
Yeah, so we right now produce kits for early elementary, so ages 6 through 9 is kind of the best fit, but we also make custom kits and seasonal kits, so I'm always happy to work if there's a youth program that wants something special, we can do that.
And I understand you have a blog, so you know, once you have the kit and you're doing this, there's other activities that you can find through your blog?
Oh my goodness, every single month we're putting out new resources. They're always free. We have free games, free puzzles, companion videos, like the fun never stops at Hortiki Plants.
Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. Now, how did you get to a point, because I know you are about the plants, how did you get to a point where you said, I want to bring this to the kids?
Yeah, absolutely. So I've been in business almost 9 years now, and I was selling kits for everyone because I love gardening. My family has always gardened. I have a PhD in sustainable agriculture. It's my thing. But what I was finding is that parents were more excited than anybody because they were really missing that way to connect kids to gardening in a fun and accessible way. It's like, I planted the seed, now what?
Right.
And so
they just wait a whole bunch of months for this. Yeah.
Right. So they love the fact that kids can be engaged and have that curiosity and that education component to the kits. And so I'm all in with kids gardening.
That is so great. Now, let me just see what this all includes, right? So it includes basically everything you need.
Everything
like you said, just add water.
That's correct. So we give the plants, the seeds, everything. And we do a lot of fun activities. Like we're encouraging kids to have conversations with their plants. She's saying like, hey, I'm thirsty. And she's saying like, yeah, me too, girl. Like, when are they going to water me? So this kind of bring your plants to life and bring your garden to life thing, it actually helps kids engage in inquiry-based science. They're asking questions. They're being curious. And so it's the fun and the play, which is we lean hard into that. And then also the learning element as well.
I love this for kids, and I love this for bonding for parents and their kids. Thank you so very much.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
This is really awesome.
Thank you.
For more information on the garden kits, visit hortikiplants.com, and you can also connect with Dr. Victoria LeBeaux on LinkedIn at Hortiki Plants.